All right, authentic answers, Champions League reaction. Let's get into it. City crash out, Arsenal crash out. Means the Premier League will not be getting no fifth spot for the Champions League. Um, doesn't really bother me now because I know United wasn't going to finish fifth, but still would have been nice to see an English team, extra English team in the Champions League. When it comes to Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, especially Real Madrid, they always seem to find a way in the Champions League. It's like it's literally just their competition, is it? Like, let's have it right. Um, let's start with Arsenal. Believe it or not, I was rooting for Arsenal. I actually thought they would have done a lot better. Surprised they didn't. I think there's like a mental block that they have when it comes to the competition. I heard something about they've never won an away game at this stage of the season in the Champions League, and I was thinking, this is their chance now. Like, let's be real. This is probably on paper, and a lot of people would agree, this is the best Arsenal side that they've seen in a very long time. It wasn't the strongest Bayern Munich side. They had what, 3, 4 key players out, and I don't think Arsenal took their chances. I think they was too worried about Bayern Munich of like that whole title and not actually just playing the game. Do you know what I'm saying? The first leg at home with no Bayern Munich fans, they didn't take that to their advantage, man. They didn't make the most of what they had. Do you get what I'm saying? Like 2-2, still a good result. 1-0 away from home, still not a terrible result. But I think overall it's more the performance of what's let Arsenal down. We always talk about every club has their star player. Man United, we say Rashford. Arsenal, it is Saka. And yes, Saka is younger, but it gets to a stage where we can't consider him as a kid. We can't talk about potential. We have to judge him on here and here now. Like, that's it. And when it comes to them big games, I've been saying it for a while, and I heard other Arsenal fans also saying it. Saka doesn't do enough. He has these type of games where this is his chance to make that statement, to show that he can, his name should be with the big boys when it comes to your Musialas, your Bellinghams, your even Foden scored last week. He didn't score today, but like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, he needs to be in that kind of conversation of he stepped up, and I don't think that Saka does that enough. But one thing I would say, at least with Arsenal, they have a team that they can build on. My biggest fear for Arsenal is whether or not they can keep their star players, because eventually, nearly is not going to cut it. They're going to want to get to the end of the line, and your Erdegaard, your Sakas, your definitely Saliba, they're the ones that they really going to have to think, okay, one of them three is going to bounce. Don't know who's going to be the first one, but one of them three will definitely bounce first. But I think if Arsenal manage to get a striker, Osimhen, Watkins, who knows? I've even said a few times, I reckon the whole situation that's going on at Real Madrid, now that Mbappe's going to go there, bro, Vinny, that left wing, if they was to get Vinny, Arsenal would definitely step up. Definitely step up. But it depends if they've got that type of funds. But I think Real Madrid, I think they would definitely entertain certain offers for him, though. I'm not gonna lie. Move on to City. City again. I'm happy about the City one. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't want them doing no treble again. Didn't want them winning no double Champions League. You've had your one, just leave it as that. And Real Madrid, man, they do what they do, man. They do what it says on the tin. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're another team, man. You just look at them and think they're not wow, but they always seem to. And you know what? You got to big up Ancelotti, man. He's probably the most coolest, laid back manager I've ever seen. The man doesn't look worried. He does, like, I think Jude said in his interview, he was yawning. He's like, yeah, you lot need to go and entertain me and impress me and all of that stuff. And he's like, he's just so chilled that it makes the players chilled. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just done it too many times, man. The man's just 30, innit? It's as simple as that. Like, And I've got this mad vision. PSG, Real Madrid final. Mbappe scores the winner. Cuts, gives PSG what they've always wanted, and then he goes to Real Madrid for free. Like, that would be a mad story. A mad, mad story. To be fair, I know a lot of people are writing off Dortmund, but Bayern, Real Madrid, and PSG, they all got that. Everyone's got that one star that can have that mad story. Like, if Kane actually wins his first trophy as a Champions League, granted he went there for the league, but Champions League is probably even better. Do you get what I'm saying? If Mbappe wins it with PSG after they've never won it before, and if Jude Bellingham wins the Champions League, he's more than likely going to win the Ballon d'Or. So it'll be interesting. And you know what I'm looking forward to as well? Musiala and Jude. That, because I personally, as much as Jude is definitely a good talent, done very well at Real Madrid, I do think Musiala as a footballer, talent wise, is better. But yeah, man, we'll have to wait and see over those two games who comes out on top. Pause. But yeah, man, be interesting. But where do Arsenal go from here? Where do City go from here? This is only going to make the Premier League even more intense because now that's all they've got to play for. Hopefully, Chelsea can do a job this weekend and beat City, because obviously it's not written like that. But I think Man United will beat Coventry, and I would rather face Chelsea in the final than Man City, because I don't know. I just think it'll be an easier game. Might come back and bite me, but let's see, man. What are your thoughts? Are Arsenal, or is Arsenal season over? Will they come back? Is this a bottle job? Should Arteta be given more time? Did he get it right? Did he get it wrong? What are Arsenal lacking? Is it mentality? What is it? Let me know your thoughts. Authentic answers. Peace.